Another lovely day. Hello, vinyl community, and hello, Alex. Yes, Alex, this video is for you. And for those who don't know Alex, I will have a link below so you can subscribe to Beer and Vinyl. He's a lovely chap that has the great taste of loving vinyl and drinking beer. What else could go wrong? A perfect combination, if I could say so. Anyway, he has reached a certain milestone and wants to celebrate that with some love. He wants us to share some records that we have some good connection with. Family is a very good point to reach out to, because they have, at least in my side, they have feed me with music, all kinds of genres. I didn't like everything, but certain albums I have really good memories to, and so I will share those. I will start with my mom and pops. I have shared so many of my dad's records. He passed away when I was very young, so I actually have only one artist that he was really playing a lot, and it's a Finnish dude. But if you go back in my video history, you will find out what it is. But my mom, he started really early to introduce me to rock and roll. And I think it's like a mutual one, because I liked what I heard and she liked what I liked to hear. So she bought a lot of Elvis Presley when I was young. So I have a kind of okay collection of Elvis when I was young. I played these records all over many times. So this could actually be like those 100 times played records. I have many Elvis on cassette as well. I will show them someday. But Elvis was one thing that my mom really introduced me, and we shared a love for Elvis, play them together over a cup of tea or something. But Elvis was a cool guy. And then we have my brother, my older brother. He was really into Swedish folk music, like Cornelis Vreeswijk and stuff like that, which I did like, sort of, when I was young, mostly now when I'm older. But he was also into jazz, and when I was young I thought that was not really my kind of music. But he continued, and he had two favorites, which are pretty much my favorites today. You can see what family can do too. They really destroy your taste. But one of his biggest one was Miles Davis. So he really introduced me to Kind of Blue, a record that I didn't fancy so much in my youth, but I started to learn, and today I just love this record. It's so good. It's so good. A real classic. You could say a must-have in your record collection. Then I move over to my wife. She's a true rocker. So we share among many bands together. And her absolute favorite among them all is Black Sabbath, which I could agree. Here is one of her records. It's totally beaten up, if I might say so much. My version is a little bit better, but still, it's so cool. It's so cool. And this is a record that she could be her first. I'm not really sure, but it's really cool. Really cool. So there we have something in common, and that is Black Sabbath. Then I go over to two of my friends that I spent a lot of time when I was young, and they got me into another direction, or we find the direction together. And I have one guy that lives up north called Johnny, and he really loved Bob Marley and reggae in total. Reggae and progressive rock was his go-to. He's been the Jefferson Airplane and Jethro Tull and Bob Marley. It's kind of a cool mix, but this is a record that we have played a lot when I was young. A lot. And I really dig it. I'm not really sure if it is this record or could be, but as it say MU90, so I'm not really sure if this is the one, but still. This is a classic. Another friend from the more rockier side is a guy called Mika that I spend most of my youth with. I think I bumped into him when I was 10. He was 2 years older than me, and he had a pretty good record collection already in the youth, and he was mostly into hard rock. You could say more the radio-oriented hard rock. Pretty easy, not so difficult, and he introduced me to the other side of Rainbow that I didn't know. And here we have that. The Bent Out of Shape with Rainbow. A little bit different, because here we have a different singer. The music touch is different. I think it was John Lynn Turner, yes, who sings on this one. So it's a little bit different, still very good, but not the Rainbow that you usually know by heart. This is different, but it's good. So that was my picks. I could actually go for much longer, because I have a few other brothers and sisters that have a musical taste that has done some impact, and a few other friends. But I keep it at 5 to keep this short. Keep up the good work on the channel, and don't forget to spin those records and have a beer. Fridans.